So if you had a Saturday afternoon and a brisket in your fridge, what would you do? Make pastrami! We'd make pastrami.
That's what we're gonna do. Yeah.
Yep, we ordered our berries on the internet. Apparently there's not a large local demand for them.
Yeah, but we're gonna use them for other things too, so.
Yes, but today we're gonna use them to make the brine for our pastrami.
Yeah, that's the first step in the 3-week process.
Yes, Emerald's 3-week pastrami. It's actually not called that. I invented that title.
It's his recipe.
He can borrow the title if he wants. And then we have to smoke the pastrami. And then before we cook it, we have to boil it. It's basically kind of ridiculous.
That is our brine mixture.
Dry spice mixture.
Going into the brine.
Correct.
Becoming a brine mixture.
Yeah,
bay leaves and juniper berries and
cloves and thyme.
It smells good.
Clogged sinuses. So now I'm boiling some, well, 3/4 cup of kosher salt and 3/4 cup of packed brown sugar so that it dissolves, and then we're gonna add that dry shit and like a bunch of garlic. And then once it cools and steeps for about an hour, then the brisket is going in. So this is our massive brisket.
We've smoked these guys before, but this time we're brining it for the pastrami.
Hopefully it works out. In the brine it goes.
Yeah, this all
Smells good.
cooked and cooled down.
Yeah, and it smells really good.
I wonder if this will fit.
We even brought out our big Le Creuset.
Whoa, I think you might have to scoop some of the brine out.
No.
Yeah.
Stick her in. Into the fridge.
Our overstuffed fridge, you managed to find a slot for it.
I know, it's a miracle.
So it's 3 weeks later. Looks kind of gross. Smells good though. But I think it's not in the recipe that we're following, but I think we're going to soak this in water for like an hour before we pop it in the smoker. It's like it has a slime coating on it. It looks disgusting.
We have our mixture of black pepper and crushed juniper berries.
They smell very strongly.
They do.
Yeah. And we soaked this for an hour, cleaned it up, washed it a little, a lot, in changes of water. Now we're gonna rub it.
We're through it.
First I throw it and then I'll press it in.
So now it's time to get them on the smoker.
Just for 4 hours I think we're gonna smoke it. It's all rubbed.
Nice work.
So it's been smoking for 4 hours now. Time to take it off.
So the smoking is done, so now we have to actually boil it. Or
Yeah, 4 hours of smoking and then we're going to simmer it for 2 more hours.
Yes.
We're going to add some beer.
What kind of beer?
An India Pale Ale.
We don't know what the appropriate pastrami beer.
I don't even know if this is not even in our recipe.
Feels weird to be boiling something after smoking it, like very backwards.
Well, I think it's get the salt out. That's what I'm thinking.
I like
Although
salt.
it looks like it's getting the pepper out too.
I know. I like pepper. Goodbye, pepper. It's finished simmering,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Now we have to cool it completely. Looks like it shrunk.
That's good, because
It
this is for 2 people.
It just curled up weird. Look at that.
Yeah.
What happened there?
Tail in there.
There's our rye.
Oh, that's terrible as usual.
We are the best, worst bread makers.
No one is better at making terrible bread than us.
I'm sure it'll taste okay. It'll just be
For the
small.
first day. Yeah, it's like we'll have like sandwiches that are
Very
like
little
this high.
sandwiches.
David and I are now frying some onion to go on top of our sandwiches.
Here's some more.
Hooray for organization skills. So normally it's just to wait like between 12 and 24 hours before you attempt to slice.
We're too hungry though.
And we're bad planners. We should have done this yesterday then, but today's the day. So we're gonna just slice it.
It's pretty cool. It's not refrigerated cool, but
No, it's like room temperature. We're gonna reheat the pastrami,
it's like still kind of warm, but
but
we want it a nice warm pastrami.
it tastes
rye.
so good. We cheated and tasted it.
Oh yeah, it
It's
tastes
delicious.
like good pastrami.
Anyways, so some beer and whole grain mustard.
And then we're just gonna throw the slices in there for like a couple minutes.
Just to warm up. I have a hard time picturing all this meat going on 2 sandwiches, but I mean, this is deli style, right? That's how you roll.
We just put some grilled onions on our rye bread and meat time.
It's hot.
You have to pile it.
I'm doing it.
I think you're supposed to fold them nicely. You're just gonna have a monster mess pile.
Yeah, well.
That's not enough. That's like half as much. Look how much meat is left. You have to stack it like we
Oh
have,
my god.
like when we have them in New York, like high.
This is enough for me. I swear. That is enough meat. Hey, you could go with another pound of meat on there. Come on, get stacking.
That's good for now. I know what you're. Now that I see it up close, it's a lot of meat. So do you love it?
It's pretty tasty, I'll be honest. Tastes like pastrami. That's what you kind of want when you make pastrami.
And it looks like pastrami even.
That's also good.
It's not as pink as deli meats because we didn't use like
Saltpeter.
yeah preservatives
And you can
stuff.
see the smoke ring, which makes it Texas-y. Well, how happy are you? Do you love it?
I do love it.
I'm excited to do other things with it, like a Reuben. I know you're supposed to do that with corned beef, but I just like really want to put sauerkraut and like Swiss cheese and Thousand Island on there.
Yeah, we're gonna be eating different sandwiches all week, I think.
For the rest of our lives, basically. Pastrami.
Although it won't last that long if we make really big ones like this all the time.
I started resenting our pastrami like 2 weeks into it sitting in our fridge taking up all that space.
Yeah, it really monopolized the fridge
I was
space.
so angry. But now I feel like it was worth it. All the hardship, all the stacking of things that should not be stacked. It was worth it.
Yeah, definitely worth. I'd do it again anytime.
Me too.
Like-
Yum.